You guys have been asking me to review stuff from Kreo, and they are a new Indian brand who seem to be doing the right thing with their products. So we have their new Kreo Swarm keyboard with us, and there are actually a lot of great things about it that make it a very good value at its price of around 6,000 rupees. Hey guys, I am Siddharth and this is a wireless keyboard with modular key switches, PBT keycaps and a lot of other stuff that you don't usually see at this price. So let's see if there are any negatives, and I'm only saying that so you watch this video till the end, because even though my videos can be a bit monotonous, you can at least watch over 30% of it. So let's unbox this first, and the good people at delivery wanted us to test some water resistance on this keyboard, and a box like this can actually make you feel wet because this is apparently not just a keyboard, it's an experience. We have a really big and nice instruction manual on this keyboard for the myopic gamers. There are two extra key switches which we'll talk about later. There is a tool to remove the keycaps and the key switches, a USB cable to connect this to your PC, and two Kreo stickers to show off your creativity. Finally, there's also a keyboard included with all of this. You can really connect this keyboard to anything in many ways. We of course have the wired USB-C connection, but there is also a 2.4 GHz wireless connection with a dongle that has a 1000 Hz polling rate. We also have Bluetooth on this keyboard, and you can switch between 3 devices, so it is just extremely flexible in terms of the ways that you can use this. A big highlight of this keyboard is the fact that it is a modular keyboard, so you can pull off the 5-pin hot swappable key switches easily from the keyboard and replace it with any other kind of key switch that you may like. A more important benefit of this feature is that in case any of your key switches stops working, you can just replace it with another key switch, and they have provided 2 extra key switches, so this really extends the longevity of your mechanical keyboard. They have mentioned how they have 3 layers of sound absorbing layers for a better sound, and you can see these layers when you remove the switches. The keyboard comes in 4 colors. There's a pure white, a white purple, a pure black and a black purple. The keycaps are double shot PBT, and this is a really great addition here because PBT keycaps feel nicer and they are non-slippery, but one issue I have here is that the keycaps don't let the lighting pass through them, which makes the RGB kind of pointless. This is marketed at custom keyboard enthusiasts, and they have told me that they will have pass-through PBT keycaps in the future, and these are cherry stem compatible keycaps, so you can easily replace them, but I think that very few people are going to change the keycaps on the keyboard after buying it, so it would have been nicer to just have the pass-through keycaps out of the box. It is a 75% keyboard, which means that it is a bit more compact than a 10 keyless layout. I did feel the absence of home key here, but the keyboard software allows you to assign any key to any function, even mouse functions, so you can customize this to the way you like. You can have multiple layers of different key assignments in the software, along with the ability to record and assign macros. There's also a very nice tactile volume control knob on its corner that you can press to mute the audio, and the 2 sets of folding leg also have a nice rubber grip, and they allow you to set this keyboard to your desired angle. This keyboard comes with 2 switch options. There's a Huano Speed yellow switch and a GTMX Sense switch that is supposed to be a soft tactile switch. I have the soft tactile switch here, and it actually felt quite linear to me, but when I pressed it slowly and softly, I realized that there's a very subtle tactile bump as you press the key switch. Over the time of using it, I have started to like this quite a lot because it feels almost linear, but the initial bump keeps you from pressing the keys accidentally, and the feel of these keys is really nice. The way that these switches behave is so good. They are super smooth, super stable, and the sound that this keyboard makes while typing also feels very satisfying. This is probably the most tactile feeling non-clicky keyboard that I have used, so the feel is actually kind of better than even some of the bigger brand keyboards, especially as this also has PBT keycaps. The bounce back when you press the keys feels so great. It just pushes the keys back instantly and it just gives you a very good feedback. The actuation force of this GTMX switch is a bit on the higher side, so if you are a person who is a bit more gentle with your touch, you can go with the speed switch. The gaming experience is equally nice as the keys feel almost linear and you won't be hitting the nearby keys accidentally, and the bounce back and the tactility also help with rapid button mashing. We have a very bright RGB lighting here, and there is a white layer under the keycap, so it makes the lighting shine really bright. You have the typical kind of wave and reactive patterns that you get with keyboards. You can also customize the lighting directly using the keyboard in addition to customizing with the software. The audio reaction effect works quite well, and the software doesn't have the best UI, but it lets you manage everything easily. So the Kreo Swarm is possibly the best keyboard that I have used in its price range. The connectivity is amazing, the modularity is awesome to have at this price point, the keycaps are nice, it is customizable in all the ways that you can think of, and most importantly, the typing and tactile experience of this keyboard is really great. My current daily driver is a review unit from EpoMaker, which is also a wireless modular keyboard with some extra awkward features, but that costs close to 10,000 rupees and you have to import that, and there are a lot of complications with that process, so I can just see the Kreo Swarm as being a really solid and easy choice for the people in India. The only minor gripe that I can think of is that this model I have received doesn't have keycaps that let the lighting pass through, but it's not really a serious problem. This also doesn't have some advanced gaming features like a repeat trigger function, but those are very new and niche features that can also get you banned in some games, so I don't consider their absence to be a negative with this keyboard. So I can of course recommend this keyboard wholeheartedly. I'll have links to check it out in the video description. Do let me know your thoughts about this in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe with bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.